Hey everybody, it's Elise Ellis with Elise Ellis Real Estate at Keller Williams in Springfield, Missouri. And today I wanted to just give you a quick synopsis of my story and journey in real estate. In 1998, I was graduating from Drury College. It is now known as Drury University. And I was graduating with a degree in psychology with minors in sociology and Spanish. And I had absolutely no idea what I wanted to do with my life. I had no idea what I was going to do to make money, to support myself. I basically froze. And one morning, it was a Sunday morning, and I'll never forget this. I was sitting at my parents' house having brunch, and I was reading the newspaper. Yes, the actual newspaper, because that's what we did back then, is we read the newspaper. And I was either looking at the jobs posted in the newspaper, or I was looking at the real estate section, and I don't remember which one. But I looked up and I said, Dad, I think I know what I want to do with my life. I said, I think I want to become a real estate agent. And he flipped his newspaper down and looked at me over his readers and said, you know what, why would you want to do that? You'll never make more than $30,000 a year at that job. And I was like, okay. So I did what any good daughter would do, and I put that dream on the back burner and did a lot of career testing and soul searching. I ended up with a company in Kansas City selling auto and home insurance to the National Education Association's members. It was all over the phone, it was calls all day, every day, and selling insurance. And you know what? And through that experience, I gained a lot of great skills. Scripting. I learned how to use a script. I learned that if somebody slammed the phone down on me and hung up on me, that it wasn't my issue, it was their issue. And I also learned how to persevere in a very, very difficult industry, insurance. After I had earned some time and experience at that company, I moved on to a regional insurance company called Shelter Insurance. I had my own office and agency in Overland Park, Kansas, and stayed there for a couple of years and really enjoyed it and made some really great connections in the insurance world through that job. I did eventually leave Shelter Insurance and I moved back to Springfield, Missouri, where I'm from, and I was selling insurance at another company. And at this time, this was probably 2003, I met my husband and we started dating, and realized that insurance was not really what I had a passion for. I knew I had a passion for people, I just didn't really like the vehicle or insurance that I was using to help people. Eventually, my mom and I opened a photography studio in Ozark, Missouri, and we ran that business for 5 years. And while I was at that business and working in that business with my mom, I was able to have our two children and bring them to work for the first 6 months of the year. First 6 months of their lives, and got to nurture them and watch them grow. And it was the best experience I've ever had. So then the Great Recession hit, and in 2010, I accepted a position within my dad's company as their inside sales agent and social media person. And after being there for a while, the business, my dad was ready to retire and the business sold, and I knew that I was going to need to find something else to do. I knew I wasn't happy, and I knew that there were going to be changes that I just wouldn't be able to handle. So in 2012, we purchased a new home, and the agent that we used to help us purchase that home, sell our home and buy a new home, called me up one day and said, hey, Elise, do you know of anybody that's looking to photograph some homes? It would be $4,000 to $6,000 extra a year in income for them. And I said, hey, I'd be happy to help you out and photograph your listings for you. So I did that. And my husband looked at me after this phone call and said, maybe this is your entry back into the real estate world or into the real estate world. And I was just like, whatever, that dream of being a real estate agent is long gone. I'm just happy photographing these houses. Well, long story short is that I did eventually get my real estate license and become a licensed agent. And I joined Keller Williams in Springfield in 2015, and I haven't looked back since. So if you've made it all the way through that story, here is the most important part. I am transitioning my business from a general real estate agent who helps just anyone who's wanting to buy or sell a home and into a real estate planner. And the real estate planner is an agent who provides more of a comprehensive approach to real estate. We help families protect wealth through real estate. We help them avoid family feuds by divvying up real estate before the parents are gone. We can help families through probate situations. We can help families with their trusts. There's just so much we can do in the Keller Williams Real Estate Planner group and community and with the designation. So many of you have been following me on Facebook and other social media outlets and know that I am working my way through becoming a certified real estate planner through Keller Williams, and I am almost done. So here's what is the most exciting news is that when I am done with that, I will have a specialized knowledge and skill set to help our aging population with their real estate needs. It could be something from downsizing and relocating into a new home, a smaller home, or into independent livings facilities, things like that. All the way to what to do when you're a trustee, and now what to do that you're going into probate after your loved one has passed. Please, everybody, this is a very interesting time in our society because we have about 12,000 baby boomers turning age 65 every day. Every day there's someone turning 65, up to 12,000 of them. That means that we are entering the greatest or largest period of time when there'll be the largest transition of wealth between family members or through just regular sales. So when you think of someone with specialized knowledge in the senior market or aging market, think of me. I have tons of answers. I have questions you probably haven't even thought of, and I have a lot of advice that I can share with you all. Elise Ellis, this is my journey, and I hope you all have learned a little something today.